Hello and welcome to Getting Started with ZIPPYDOC. In this video, we will show you how to use the AddRow task in ZIPPYDOC. AddRow appends a new row in a data table, which can either be blank, contain a default value, or contain numerical or text calculations. The task can be used to quickly create groups within a data table. This function is useful not only to organize the data, but also to perform numerical or text operations across multiple rows at the same time. The dataset we are using for this example contains sales information for a sporting goods manufacturer. Each row of this table is a sales entry with details about the date of purchase, region, product category, and price. The regions are zones 1, 2, 3, and 4. The data is sorted according to zones. All sales entries for each zone are grouped together. In this example, we're going to add a row after each group of zones. This will organize the data into groups according to zones. In order to get started, we need to add the data table to a ZIPPYDOC flow. We have explained how to do this in a previous video. Please check it out if you need assistance. In this case, we have already added the table to a flow. We then add the AddRow task to the flow. We do this by clicking the Select Task button and choosing the AddRow task from the available list. The task has now been added to the flow, and we can update the description of the task. It is a good practice to briefly describe what a task is doing. In our example, we type in adds row after zone. We can then start entering the parameters by clicking the Parameter tab. The first pane in the Parameter tab is Select Input Table. In this case, we select Input. The next pane is Select Options. In Select Position, we select Add Row after each group. In the Group column, we select Region, because all zones are in the Region column. In the Define Target Cells pane in Select Column, we select Region. Lastly, in Formula Type, we select Copy Selected. Next is the Define Output Table pane. In the Table Name field, we select Custom, and in Output Table Name, we select Output. We will leave the other fields unchanged. Lastly, execute the task by clicking the Run Task button. Once the task has been executed and a new output table has been generated, we can see that ZIPPYDOC has created a new sheet named Output. In this table, we have a row between each group of zones. Thank you for joining us in this instructional video series for ZIPPYDOC. We will see you in the next video.